Hi, my name is Al Green. Not that one, but the struggling guy who was in the music industry for years trying to sell talent and songs to agents. The agents befriended me and taught me techniques that I want to pass on to you through my program, which is called You Can Talk, You Can Sell. Anyone who has ever taken this program has excelled in selling and either risen to the top of their company, their team, or the top of their field. It's called You Can Talk, You Can Sell, and you can get it right here. What are the talking guides? It's not a set of guides that talk, I can tell you that. The talking guides is very simple. Just guidelines of what you can do to create a conversation, maintain a conversation, and ask interesting questions so that you can get a customer to respond thinking that it's interesting to communicate with you. It's a little bit of a talent, but really it's just a matter of involving questions that they're not usually asked. They're probably asked by other of your competitors. You know, how long you've been working here? How long has the company been in business? I've taught people to say that. It gets the conversation going. But if a person says, for example, oh, I've been working here for 2 years. I started off in the QC department and I was promoted to being a purchasing agent. An interesting question is to guide them into a response that makes them feel like you are really different. Such as, you've been here for 2 years. What are some of the highlights, the most interesting things that have happened in the 2 years that you've been here? Just curious. And people might say something like, gee, I don't know what you mean. I never thought about that. You'd be amazed at how many times people will respond in a different way, but it sets them up to start the conversation. Well, there was this one time a guy brought his 2 Dobermans to work, and people are bringing their dogs to work now, but this was before people started bringing their dogs to work, and it was very interesting because they got into the janitorial closet and they started eating up all the rags and shredding all of the paper that was used for wrapping packages in. Why would the janitorial office wrap packages? Well, no, he holds it as kind of an overstock for the shipping department. Needless to say, I think maybe the company didn't like that, and now we have a new rule that says we can't bring our dogs to work, and who can blame them? Wow, that's interesting. Was that humorous to most people, or was it like really serious? Oh no, we were laughing hysterically, okay? Anyway, it was okay. But then there was this other time, this guy who used to work here 5 years ago, he retired, but I guess he kind of lost his mind a little bit, and he wandered in here one day looking for his desk. The company hadn't seen this guy in like 10 years, and he wanders in, and he's going, where the heck did they move my office? And they're going, who are you? And the guy gives his name, and they're saying, like, didn't you retire like 10 years ago? Okay. Well, you get a person talking about stuff like that, you can get a conversation going very smoothly and bring them out of the doldrums of just the same old questions. Now, these are things your competitors might not think of, but you're guiding them, you're setting them up to respond to you in a different way. That's what the talking guides are. It's guiding the conversation, not necessarily by you doing the talking, but by asking questions that provokes your prospect to speak to you. And they'll usually take interest if they feel that you're probing about them, because you're going to get them talking about themselves. Think about that. What are the highlights that you've experienced when you were working here? Anything stand up, any special events or anything that happened? Oh yeah, there was that weekend that Bill over there in engineering decided to get married in our parking lot. Wait a minute, you guys had a wedding here in the parking lot? Yeah, and on a Saturday too. I mean, just interesting things like that. Get a conversation going where you get the person thinking. You can always ask them another question, which is really cool. By the way, once in a while, my company likes to buy lunch. Do you have any favorite desserts that you would like to have? What's your favorite snacks or desserts? They might say something like, I like those goldfish. Those are great snacks. Or I like Doritos, or whatever it might be. I'm not being a commercial for them. I'm just saying these are conversations that are a little bit different. And definitely don't buy any pizza, because we have people here that are allergic to cheese or lactose intolerance. Unless maybe, all right, how about some Mexican food? How about some Italian food? Can't have Italian food. Okay, how about Greek food? Anything else? Vegetarian? You know what? You might find that customer says to you, there's a great vegan place right around the corner. You can buy anything there, and I guarantee you will be the hit. If you bring it here and you bring everybody vegetarian food from the garden around the corner, you're going to be like the hero of the day. Now, by talking and asking them the question, they give you stuff that's really cool, and you start building your rapport a little bit better. So follow the talking guides. There'll be more in our workshop. We're going to find out a heck of a lot more. It's going to be a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it.